Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever part of the world you are watching us from. My name is Doris Aluba Eke. I'm originally from Nigeria. I based in Ireland. I'm a mom of three beautiful kids, a wife, a proud digital business owner. I'm not here alone, as you can see, there are four of us here, my business partners. I'm going to invite Sister Ehe to introduce herself to our audience. Sister Ehe, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Ege. I am a nurse based in the UK. I am also a wife and a mother of two beautiful children. And I'm also a nurse educator. And it's a pleasure to be with you guys this evening to talk about the digital business.
Thank you so much, Sister Ehe. I'm going to welcome Sister Salome to introduce herself to our audience. Sister Salome, floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning. Whichever part of country you're watching us from, my name is Salome Otisi. I am a mom of beautiful four children. I work at the care center. I am a proud digital owner. I'm Nigerian. I'm lived in Belgium with my family. Thank you so much for having me tonight.
Thank you so much, Sister Salome. I'm going to welcome invite Sister Vera to introduce herself to our audience. Sister Vera, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Thank you so much, Sister Doris. Hello, everyone. My name is Vera Ogbomo, and I am originally from Nigeria. I am a mom of six beautiful children, a wife, a student, and also a proud digital business owner. I reside here in Ireland, and when I'm at home, I work from home. When I'm outside, I bring my business wherever I go. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera. Today, we are going to be talking about our greatest why of doing this great business. I'm going to start from Sister Ehe. Sister Ehe, please, can you tell us your greatest why of doing this wonderful business,
Of
please?
course, of course. So everyone has their different whys. My greatest why came in the form of I had a long-term illness, and for a while I was not able to work, which obviously had a big financial effect on our family because we are a two-income family. And when I had to come back to work, it really made me think about, what would happen if, God forbid it ever happens again, but what would happen if something like this happens again? Where would I go? The main problem with the illness that I had was that I had to be isolated at home. So I had no choice but to stay home. And so I had to think of ways that I could come up with an income or that I could help to support income with staying at home. So my biggest why was how can I have a additional stream of income without having to leave my home? Because I had an illness whereby my immune system was compromised. So going out to work for a while was not an option for me. So I needed to come up with a plan B. Also, as I mentioned before, I'm a mum, and I was also thinking about long term. In the future, what do I want to leave behind for my kids? What legacy do I want to leave behind? And also, what am I going to do when I retire? Because unlike what the government says, I don't think anybody wants to be working until they're 71, and they keep raising the retirement age. So my why came from needing to have an additional source of income that I could do from home and wanting to make to put things in place for my future, for my retirement, because we all know that not many people have a pension nowadays. So it was kind of making sure that I was securing my future and doing something today that in the future I will be thankful for. So that's where my why came from. It came from a desire for wanting to have an additional stream of income and for wanting to secure my future self, to make sure that I'm looked after. Because, the more I think about it, the more I think I don't want to be a burden on my kids. I don't want them to have to, worry about looking after me or worry about how they're going to pay for me to be looked after. I'd much rather put things in place to do it myself. So it's just a way of giving myself some additional security, and in the meantime, giving myself that additional stream of income, which will help me to enjoy my life now and help me to enjoy my life in the future as well when I'm retired. So that's where my why came from.
Thank you so much, Sister Ehe.
Okay, no
We
problem.
have heard what she said. Her greatest why came from how she can be able to earn from home and save for future. Thank you so much, Sister Ehe. I'm going to hand over to Sister Vera to tell us about her own greatest why of doing this digital business. Sister Vera, the floor is yours,
Thank
please.
you so much, Sister Doris. Sister Ege, that was just brilliant because, for so many of us, we have our greatest why. And for me, I kind of have a kind of a why that is fluid, in the sense that when I first, saw this a business opportunity, I did not actually think of my why was just at the time I wanted something to give me that extra income. Then I said to myself that if I can just have that extra income of say 500 euros, that my life would be okay. I never thought about the future. I never thought about saving because at the time I was working full time. In my head, I thought, oh, I'm paying pension, so when I retire, I'll get something, for my retirement. I never really thought about it in general. I never even thought about not, should anything happen to me right now, will I be putting, some, unnecessary expenses on my husband or on my children? I never thought about that. So I only thought about that immediate, want or immediate need at the time.
Yeah.
But then when I came into this business, I found out that this business was actually designed for my present, my future, and also when I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's my legacy. So at that point, my wife started shifting. It didn't go away from the original point, but it changed a little bit. So in the sense that I started needing more because I didn't know that, listen, I can actually do more for myself. I can actually, I deserve, to even be boss free. I deserve to be able to travel without thinking of, where my next income is going to come from. I deserve to have, some real quality time with my children. I deserve to give my children the life that they, kind of desire, that life of just sitting at the table and doing nothing. We would, at the time, I would call it a waste of time. Why would I just sit down at the table and do nothing? But I tell you, those are the times that, that will be treasured by the children. So that's why also came out from there. Then the why came from also when my children, I remember I just took them out for, a holiday for 2 weeks. And that was the most interesting holiday that I've had in the whole of my life up to date. The reason being that I didn't have to stress about anything. Unlike before, we've been to 2-week holiday before, but it was just different because I kept looking at the time. I kept looking at my itinerary just in case if I got the days wrong and I miss my my flight, God forbid, losing out on income and everything. Remember, we are talking about the income that was not even enough already. So for me to be short of it is going to be disastrous. So I keep thinking about those things whenever we travel. But and another thing is, I have actually had to travel when I was not even on holiday. I was actually on sick leave. It was my sick leave, all right? I was entitled to it. But then I couldn't even post anything about that holiday. Why? Because I felt that, oh God, I'm on sick leave. If I should not show my happiness in any way, because if I should, and any of my colleagues get hold of it, I'm going to be in trouble with my boss. They'll probably say maybe I faked my illness. So the fact that I was able to travel this time with not having to worry about all those things, it felt so great. It felt that is how it should actually be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you who is watching me right now should leave your job, to focus on this business. No, because if you ask me, the advice I will give you is hold on to that. But remember, that is only paying your bills. You see, for the lifestyle, get a side business like this to give you that lifestyle that you desire. And eventually, if you work on this business, it is going to give you the life that you desire. You'll be amazed that you who actually work. Imagine, for me, the light actually dawned on me when I had, for a period of 9 days, myself and my husband between us, we earned over, a very high figure, 5-figure, amount. And I said to myself, just within 9 days. So what if I do this more, and I could actually, get more. So that could actually be you, tomorrow, if you, decide to start this business, and then you put it as a side hustle, because that's what it is. But then you will decide for yourself if you want to continue to have a side hustle that exceeds your main hustle financially. And if you think of the energy and the time that you put into it, it's your choice to make then. But if you are somebody who is a career-oriented person, you can decide to go ahead and keep holding on to your job, but this time joyfully, not with anger, not with stress, not with anything. You see, when you start to smile at work, people will be like, "Oh, this person's life has changed." Yeah, because you are looking forward to having your holidays where you can decide to extend it. And guess what? You who is even a mother, because I've been in that situation before, where you go on maternity leave and then your baby is not even ready to, to be weaned. Your baby is not ready to be left alone, because all children are actually different. I've had kids who just wanted me to go at 3 months. I've had some who actually held on to me even till now. So imagine having those babies, and then you want to go back to work because you have to. Not because you really want to, because you have to, because you're not getting any benefit from anywhere. I have seen people in this business who went on maternity leave and never returned back. So your why can actually be different from mine. But if you're watching me, I just let you know that, listen, this is an opportunity for everybody to try out. Like I said, try it out as a side hustle, and then you decide for yourself what you want to do with it in the future. Thank you all so much, And Sister Doris, back to you.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera. So you just hammered it on the point. Thank you so much. That's very great. Thank you. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate those that are watching us out there. I can see Sister Princess. She's one of us. Thank you so much for joining us today. I think she's the only one that I can see her name there. Viewers that are watching us all over, thank you so much for joining us today. God bless you all. I'm going to use this opportunity to invite Sister Salome to tell us her own greatest why. Sister Salome, over to you.
Thank you so much, Sister Doris, for this amazing opportunity. Like my colleague has already said, everybody has different whys that make them to join this business. My own similar, but in the other way, a little bit different. My greatest why, as an immigrant, let me just put it like that. The only thing I knew when I came to this Belgium was take your working permit, take your resident permit, look for a job, start working. Pay your tax, pay your bills, that's all. Then it wasn't enough. And we keep on working, after everything, we calculate and calculate. It's like, what is going on? Okay, we are still managing, Then thinking of extra income, what do? We look for another work. The more we're compiling a work, the more we stressed out. The more we don't have time for our kids. Because I could remember when I have to take my child to a daycare as early as 6 o'clock a.m. Then from there, I will go to work. So it wasn't that easy. And at that time, I don't have a car. We just do it either by foot or put it at the bicycle, those kind of a thing. Okay, we are just managing, asking God, okay. The point is that I was even really searching what to do, but I don't know where to start. All the things I tried failed because it doesn't give me that opportunity and time I needed. Not only finance, also time for the children to take care of them the way I wanted it. I don't have it. So I was still thinking about it, thinking and searching what will I do, until one day the health of my younger son challenged me. When his health confronted me, I don't know what to do again. Have I had this business? Yes, but I wasn't giving attention to it, because the only thing I know, as far as I'm concerned, is work and get paid. That's all. So when I was like, okay, what will I do? As a mother, it's sometimes difficult to see your son in a critical situation, and you really want to help, you don't know how, or you don't know where to start. Even if the doctor will tell you, he will be managing it for a so period. And watching that is really heartbreaking. So because of that, that's my greatest why to start up this business. And for that reason, not only that my son was the benefit from this business, the whole family, I myself, my children, my husband, because all my children, they are sportive. Every day of the week, they have something to activities and everything. And that's health products. That's what keeps them going. And go back to the doctor and had a good news that, oh, it's gone. It was really amazing. And when I came into this business, I found out that his health is not only my greatest why. The financial challenge that I was struggling was given to me as a jara, and a lot of things involve training, and how many first streams of income, and that time I was looking for was added. For me, I found it like a gift. When you don't know, when you do not know anything, you won't know it until somebody bring you. Like this business exists for more than, let me just say, early 70 or late 60s. I don't remember, but I didn't know it was out there, and a lot of people are doing it. And God's so kind, with one problem brings me to the business, and I got the full package for the business. Everything ticks my box. Everything was amazing for me. So that's my greatest one. The health was restored. The health of my children was restored, and the entire family, and it gives me that time, and the financial struggle that I've been struggling for years, and mostly no more double job. I just handle one job and take care of my children. Thank you so much. That's my greatest why, guys.
Thank you so much, Sister Salome. That is very great. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Viewer, those that are watching us out there, please, can you tell us where you're watching us from? And we appreciate you for that as well. Thank you. As for me, as a stay-at-home mom, I sort of a way to financially support my working husband for family responsibilities, bills to pay, taking care of family members back home, and the children's activities. When this opportunity came, I did not even take it with one hand. I grabbed it with two hands. And this opportunity also allowed me to create a flexible work environment that will allow me to operate from home, and I also participate in my family activities, especially in the life of my children, in their school activities. We all know the children after school, they have a lot of activities to attend. And for me to be able to be there for them. And another thing is my health as well. My health was part of it. I was facing health challenge. But because of the product that came with the business, my health has really restored. Another thing, you might be there watching and you might be asking yourself, how are you going to start your own business? What will you do? Will you start your own business? Look at us. We are 4 of us here. Any page you are watching us from, just send a message on that page, or our website is here. Click on the website. Put your correct email address, because if it's not correct, you won't get email from us. So put your correct email address and your name. all the information that you need. We will send it to you. And this business come with full package. You have a mentor, you have a coach. You're not alone. We have a big community, and you will have more families. Because as we are now, you see, are seeing us. We don't know each other before. It's from this business, but we are more than a family now. So you are going to have more family. That one is for sure. So you're not going to be alone when you join. So just your name and your email address. You're good to go. Thank you so much, viewers, for watching us today. You are going to see us again by this time next week, Sunday. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Good night.